Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. That's a fact. Jack Raphael is cool, but Root, give me a break. Michelangelo is a party dude. What's up? Oh, is that on? Sokovia here. Today I'm talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer number 2. That's a 4. 2, but there's 4 turtles. So blah. First off, first thing I gotta say about it, Oroku Saki. Maybe. I think it is. If you look at the trailer, the guy everybody thought was gonna be playing Shredder might not be Shredder. Because he says this one part like, hey, your suit. And he's talking to, which I think is the burnt Oroku Saki. You know, the bald burnt one. Because the silhouette in the darkness in that room, which is weird why bad guys always have dark rooms. I mean, they use lights just like everybody else. But anyway, the shadow looked like he's bald. And I'm thinking that's the bald Oroku Saki with the burnt face, like from the Turtles cartoon or animated series. So I'm looking at it like, is that the burnt Oroku Saki? So that means the Shredder is going to be the actual Shredder. But one thing that they showed the suit, and I was like, it works sometimes, but like Michael Bay has a problem with adding too much stuff. In the Transformers, instead of just having like 2 pieces for the arm, he had like 1,000,000 pieces. He goes overboard with adding pieces. He need to learn, hey, you don't need all the pieces to make it good, to make it look cool. And a lot of times too many pieces make it look worse. Now, the Shredder came out and he's not like a samurai suit now. He's like a robot samurai. I mean, the Shredder suit is so big now that it looks like if he's controlling it, he gets in like a Gundam and controls it that way. But it looked all right. You know, okay, they're fighting a big giant samurai robot now. That's the Shredder. And then he had all these blades coming out and was shooting them out. They were coming back. Okay, it can work. It can work. But sometimes you go overboard when you're doing stuff, trying to make it cool or appealing to people, when you don't need to do it. When you just don't need to do it. I mean, you look at some stuff and it's like, okay, if nobody liked this stuff at all, okay, I could see going over the top all the time trying to pull people in. But this is Ninja Turtles. You got these big, giant nostril turtles with these lips, which is, you know, you're making it big. You're trying to change it. You're trying to make them look different. Okay, whatever. But anyway, forget all that. The Shredder's big too. So I'm like, okay, you made the Shredder a robot. You made the Turtles, you know, giant. That's fine. April and O'Neil's in it. Okay. And Megan Fox, I'm fine with that. She had like two or three lines in the trailer, and then at the end she was like, you know, they're turtles, they're not aliens, and they're ninjas. So okay, quelled all the rumors that shouldn't have been around anymore. But anyway, I'm looking at the trailer, and actually, do I want to see any more now than I did before? Not really. I'm still gonna see it, but it's not like, oh my god, this is amazing. That didn't happen yet. I'm still weighing it out. I'm thinking it, like I said before, I don't really care. I care. I'm lying. I'm sorry. I do care some about how the Turtles look, how the Shredder looks, who the Shredder is, what Splinter actually does in it, which from what the trailer did, he talked to the Turtles, then I'm assuming he got beat by the Shredder, and then had a bunch of rocks on him, and some of the Turtles got kidnapped or something, and so Raphael and one of the other Turtles had to go save them, or Raphael by himself had to go stop the Turtles, because you saw some of the Turtles getting put into a van by the Foot Clan, who, I didn't see any weapons on the Foot Clan other than guns. I didn't see no swords on the Foot Clan. I didn't see no size, no stars or nothing. They just all were just like a militant group with guns, which, I mean, that's not gonna help the show any, help the movie any, because if the Foot Clan doesn't fight other than just shooting, then it's gonna be one of those, okay, you sneak up behind them and knock them down, or you jump in, they're shooting and can't really pinpoint where the turtles are, and they're going left and going right, dodging bullets, like they showed one where Donatello was spinning his staff and like hitting the bullets, and then, you know, getting up close. So I'm like, the Foot Clan's not even going to attempt to fight. They're just going to be, you know, shooting with a gun. So the Foot Clan could be anybody. There's no reason to be the Foot Clan. They could just be some military group or something. If they're not going to fight any, they're not ninjas if they're just shooting. So if that's not like all the Foot Clan, like if that's the main bad guys people, and then the Shredder comes out and he's a Oroku Saki and he got his actual ninjas, that's like another group. That would be all right with me. If like those ones with the guns are the ones that the white guy, the main villain, or if he is the main villain or not, but the one they're splattering everywhere. If he's the one that has these foot soldiers with the guns, and then the Shredder comes in and he has actual ninjas or something, actual people who fight. Because I'm hoping that he does, because I want to see them fighting with somebody, put other people in it. But if you're just coming around attacking people with guns all the time, that loses interest very fast. That the interest in that drops very quickly. So I'm really hoping that the Foot Clan is gonna be, these are the people supplied by this guy, the one who's gonna soup up the Shredder, his suit or something. So maybe after a while, when he went to soup up the suit, like, I'm gonna make your suit better, because that's what the line they showed in the trailer, which could technically be taken out of the movie. That could be a part that's not even in the movie if you think about it. They could just put that in the trailer and then have that guy still be the Shredder. That scene right there where they say, I'm gonna make your suit better, could not even be in the movie. He could be the Shredder, and Oroku Saki could not be in it. I'm just saying, it's been done before. I've seen plenty of trailers with scenes in it that's not in the movie at all. So that could possibly happen. But saying it doesn't, saying that the bald guy is the burnt Shredder, and he's a Oroku Saki, and he's taking the Shredder outfit, but he's not the main bad guy. He's not the main focused bad guy of the movie. It's like the other guy, and he's working with or for. But it seems like he'll be working with instead of for, on account of how he was saying that line, like, hey, I'm going to make your suit even better. And then made it all mechanical or whatnot. So I'm looking at that like maybe, I don't know. It's looking like if they have him in it, I'm hoping that he also has his own ninjas or fighters with him. Somebody who's fighting with the Turtles other than just these peons or foot soldiers with guns who, when their guns taken away, they just flat around going, no, no, no. Hopefully. Story-wise, like I said before, I'm hoping that with all that, even if they leave that out, there's no other real ninjas in it besides the Turtles. I'm just hoping that when it comes together, it makes sense. It's logical enough within itself, and it tells a good story. Because at the end of the day, if it tells a good story, if it's a good movie experience, because you could be way beyond disbelief. You could just go way out of left field on the story, the lore, the history of the Turtles. But if your story is still good, if you're like, hey, this is a great story. I mean, it might not be what I expected it to be, and it might not be what I wanted it to be, but it's still a good story. Then I can't complain. I'll just be like, this is another a segment of the Ninja Turtles, and I can't help but enjoy it. I mean, they could always bring the Samurai Rabbit in it, regardless. If they do it right, they make a good movie. The movie turns out to be, hey, this movie ain't just complete bull crap. It tells a good story. There's good action. There's fighting in it. There's humor in it between the Turtles. You can go watch it and be like, okay, I like this movie. And it's not slow. If it's not that slow build up where it's like, the Foot Clan coming in, they're taking over stuff. This terrorist group is taking over New York or whatever. And then eventually, they get to the April and O'Neil part where the Turtles are coming in and then she figures it out. I'm hoping that's not a slow build up. I'm hoping that they jump right into the Turtles. Like first 10 minutes, they're doing the build up, the Foot Clan, taking over stuff. Like who's going to stop this people? Like nobody can stop them. They're this armed group. They're taking over stuff. Oroku Saki maybe is coming in and still in Japan. He's not here yet. So he has the other guy, start putting these plans in motion. And then, okay, Turtles show up. First 10 minutes. That's what I'm hoping. Jump right into it. No slow build up. No drawing it out. Just bam. First scene, Turtles in the lair. Second scene, maybe they're out showing the Foot Clan doing stuff. And then third scene, bam. Turtles, we got to go do something. I'm hoping it's not messed up like the Transformers. I'm hoping it's more enjoyable than that to me. I'm hoping that I can watch it and honestly hope for another movie. Like, I hope it doesn't do like Avatar, because the Avatar movie came out and nobody wanted a second Avatar movie. made by the same people who made the first Avatar movie. And I'm talking about The Last Airbender. So I'm hoping that, like with Avatar, you want somebody to reboot, start over, do it again better. Or how it should have been done the first time. Just that simple. I want somebody to do how it should have been the first time. Transformers. They keep making Transformers movies. Haven't been interested in it since the first one came out. I saw it and was like, ugh. And then after that, I mean, I haven't wanted another Transformers movie by Michael Bay since the first Transformer movie by Michael Bay. I'm hoping that the Turtle movie is different. I'm hoping I see this Turtle movie produced by Michael Bay. And say, at the end of it, I can't wait for the second one. That's all I'm hoping. That's all you can hope for. Is to see a movie, a franchise that you love, that you know and love. And just hope that it's good enough to make you want to see the same team make another one. And not want somebody else to do like a revamp or redo it like they did with so many other things that just were terrible. So, that's my thoughts about trailer 2. I like Ninja Turtles, as you can plainly see. Are you excited for the Ninja Turtles movie? Or you know you're going to see it, but you're not thinking it's going to be great? Or you thinking it's going to be terrible or whatever? So what do you think? I'm Scobie. That's all I got to say about it.